also have the delegate in charge of the voice of Washington, D.C. At the federal level. Same thing happens in Puerto Rico. You've got the resident commissioner. Yeah. You got the resident commissioner, who is the voice of Puerto Rico in Congress, but with no vote. And then you have your local government in Puerto Rico that runs the day-to-day affairs. So, taxation's kind of odd here as well, because I think that residents of D.C. don't pay federal tax; they pay D.C. tax. Because then they would be taxes without representation.
This will be fun to play with this and see how well this does, so we can know what to do tomorrow.
Right.
Consider I recorded one minute piece of video before I even brought it here.
Okay.
I shot it in my office at home, set it on the table. It was cool. I'm looking around, seeing everything in the room, going, oh, all right. So we'll see how well it does if I'm moving, like going through a crowd and stuff. You know what I do notice? No trash cans.
Because they didn't want to put a bomb there.
Okay. Duh.
Not around here, anyway.
Fair enough.
We will see something. So they blocked this off because this is where all the protesters used to hang out here and build their tents and all that. So back in the Carter days when
so we can walk down the road.
Yeah, we can. Oh, it's all blocked off. So when during Carter's presidency and all the people were protesting Iran, they had their things, and the same thing with the Gulf War. Well, when Obama announced that Bin Laden had been killed, all that footage was from these people over here. This is as close as you can get to the White House. You actually used to be able to get up on the rail, but they pushed it back. Oh no, maybe over there. Maybe they follow you just that one spot.
There's a bunch of people over there. Are they protesting?
No.
Damn.
Well, you used to be able to hang on to the fence and take a picture.
Where's my blue diamond? There we go. It's red diamond right there.
And I don't know if you can see it. There's a yellow building on the other side of the square. That's the famous Church of the Presidents, St. John's Episcopal Church.
Huh.
And it's a regular church. Okay? There's nothing special about it other than the fact that it's right there. Okay? Here we go, freak it back. All right, so what happens with these people over here is that there is a tunnel that connects the White House to the church.
Oh, wow.
So he doesn't have to leave
Here to go to church.
but he doesn't go to church. When Rick was on the detail, he asked us to come out because Bush was going to be going to church after the election, but before the swearing in. And so what they do is that there's a president's row, right? That's where he sits, designated as a president's row. And the agents, they invite their friends and family to sit around that row. So you don't end up with any kooks or quacks coming up to the president, harassing him or whatever. You still have to go through the main town and be sweating. Come in, so no weapons, obviously. But when you go in there, what they don't want is a no passer or something called buckets. So the agents surround them purposely with friendly people. So it's neat. So when we got to the point in the service where we had to take the peep, Bush leaned across the aisle and shook all of our hands.
Very cool.